Well, good morning. We had a good night's rest. Didn't get too cold last night. Nice breeze. Slept well. Looked at the radar this morning. It looks like there was a big storm on top of us. But now I'm looking at it, it looks like it's going to pass us by. There's only like a 40% chance of rain. So it's fairly early. We're going to try and beat the heat. I think we're going to go to... Where are we going, Garvey? Trail of Hope Hostel is the name of it. And we have to resupply. It showers, laundry, all of that stuff. Yeah, nasty. Time for all of that. And so today, in 5 more miles, we'll re-hit our 200-mile mark. And we'll be back at Birch Run Shelter where we made it to the other day. And then I think the total mileage is just over 15 to get to this hostel. And hopefully we'll get a phone signal and we can call for a ride into town, get a resupply, take care of everything, and then I think we'll be like 50 something from Harper's Ferry. So yeah, very cool, very exciting. Let's get this day started. Okay, so we're back going through this area again. And this campsite that we passed the other day, this is where we would have come last night had we not stopped where we did. We've been walking about 45 minutes and we're about 2.2 miles further up the trail. So this would have been it. Would have been a nice campsite, really nice area. But I'm kind of glad we stopped when we did. I just intended to stop for a second, and I took the pack down. It's pretty much all over. And Garvey found that nice grassy area. And when he found that grassy area, he's like, yeah, I'm stopping. I don't want to hike anymore. We did have the get up and go to make it all the way to the shelter yesterday, but probably a good thing we didn't, because we'd be really hurting today. I'm kind of dragging as it is, so glad we didn't do anything extra. Okay, so 24 hours, almost 24 hours ago, not quite, it'd be more like 23 and change. We were here at this road trying to hitch back to Pine Grove with no luck, but we did get the poles back, and that is the main thing. And I will say mission accomplished. It only took 23 hours, but we accomplished our mission, and that's great news. Okay, so we're right back where we finished off yesterday. Actually, I should say the day before yesterday. Birch Run Shelter, and this place is nice. I didn't really get a chance to look at it because there was people here. Nice high ceiling, plenty of ventilation, and there's a really nice bunk system in here. Oh, and there's a can of ginger ale in here. That's great. Okay, just a quick story here. That cooler at Shippensburg Road, the other day when I was coming in here celebrating mile 200, that Pepsi, I got a Pepsi that time. The last 2 times I passed by the cooler was empty. So this actually I would prefer to a Pepsi, and I'm super excited to find this. Thank you, whoever left it. So we're gonna sit down, have a second breakfast, celebrate our 200 miles with a ginger ale and a meal, and then we're gonna continue on south, which is that way, and we're gonna try and make it to the hostel I was telling you about earlier. Okay, so we're leaving Birch Run Shelter. Nice place. And now we are heading on the trail we haven't done before. We're very well acquainted with this last 10 miles here behind us. And we've got 68.8 till Harper's Ferry. We should be knocking off 10 more of that today and resupplying for the last 58.8, which I hope to do in 4 days. And that would put us in Harper's Ferry like Friday night, something like that, and maybe get picked up on Saturday, which we haven't arranged yet, but we have several options there. And that's the plan for now. Oh, this is interesting. We got some kind of timber harvesting going on right next to the trail. I mean, right next to it. No buffer or anything. So it makes me wonder if this was Forest Service land. They sold the timber because they did select harvest. There's obviously trees still standing. It wasn't a clear cut. So that's very interesting. Yeah, if anybody knows about this, I'd love to hear all about it. And we got a few raindrops coming from overhead. We may get some rain. It's been threatening all morning, but it's warm enough to where it really wouldn't matter. But yeah, this is something I wasn't expecting to see. Yeah, so now it's on the right side as well. Walking right through the center of it. Yeah, more of the same. This entire area for the last quarter mile or so has been like this. Continues to be a beautiful morning for hiking. I just love these overcast, breezy mornings. It was a bit humid earlier, and I'm glad to be out of that. Looking forward to a shower and laundry tonight, so let's hope everything works out with that. This is a cash-only business, so I'm going to have to get to an ATM first. Dollar General will give cash back, I believe. I have to go there to resupply anyway, so I might try and get there first. We'll figure it all out. And it's been pretty easy terrain so far. It's nice and flat since we left the shelter, and I love that. And on top of it, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful overcast morning. And yeah, it's hasn't really sunk in yet that about 4 or 5 days this trip's going to be over. I look back to that very first night, looking down on the Delaware River at that first campsite, and man, that seems a long time ago. And I guess it was well, it was over 3 weeks ago, almost a month. But we've been enjoying this trip so far, despite the obstacles that we've faced. We've overcome them, and we're not going to let it get in the way of our fun. Yeah, we're getting closer, and it's getting exciting, but we're hitting our groove, you know, just as the trip's about to end. So this is one of the things that we section hikers face. You go out for a long section, and you're just starting to get everything in its right place. You're feeling good, you're getting your trail legs, you've got your hiker appetite, and you're getting used to everything. Getting used to this lifestyle, not having to be anywhere at any certain time, not waking up at any certain time. You don't have to hike if you don't want to. Yeah, it's just a very liberating feeling, and that's why we come out here. Well, here's a nice peaceful little campsite. I was just thinking it's about time to take a break. Came around the corner and saw this, so we are going to sit here and enjoy this beautiful little spot. Okay, so we've got a nice little picnic shelter here, and for those of you who say that this is the Taj Mahal, I think you need to go back to architecture school, because this clearly resembles a Howard Johnson's, without a doubt. Fire pit here. Picnic table, thanks to the innkeeper. Nice little register box. Oh yeah, skylight. Every shelter should have one of those, without a doubt. And, tiny little box here, about the size of McQueen Gap shelter in Virginia. Thermometer. Ducks, every shelter needs a duck. Tent platforms, swing, benches. It's too nice for hikers. Way too nice. Ooh, there's even a checkerboard here. Very cool. Just hit my head on this beam right here, so if you're a tall person, duck. You might knock yourself out cold. It's even a gated community. I like that there's a sign that says south. I guess this is a bear box, a broom. Very cool. Thank you, PATC. You have the coolest logo too, without a doubt. All right, let's head into town, see if we can hit the hostel and resupply. Okay, and just south of Quarry Gap Shelter here, we have a really nice indication of why the AT is called the Long Green Tunnel. We're about to enter it right here, and we have some rhododendron bushes. Wow. Tunnel of rhododendrons. So we're in Caledonia State Park now. It seems sort of like yesterday, but not as crowded. Nice place. Greetings from Trail of Hope Hostel, and this place is cool. I read about this in Guthook, and I need to resupply for the last little bit of our trip, and tried calling a couple times and didn't get an answer. And as I was walking through Caledonia State Park, I met Jamie and Sue, who were there cooking for hikers, and they asked me if I wanted something to eat, and I said, honestly, I really just need a shower and some laundry more than anything. So they agreed to take me to Dollar General, and they waited with Garvey outside while I shopped. Did it in under 10 minutes, getting really good at that. And they drove me over here to the hostel and dropped me off, and just did laundry. The backpack is clean, everything is clean. Got a shower. Actually had to scrub twice. I was that nasty. I hadn't showered since Duncannon. So we are clean. Everything is packed up in the backpack, ready to go. Our resupply is all done. We have everything we need to get us to Harper's Ferry. And check it out. Look who's been granted admittance. Yep, old Garvey here. Even though it plainly states right on the door, no dogs allowed in the house, Barry, the caretaker, said it's okay if he comes in as long as he doesn't get up on the furniture. So that is really cool. What else is going on? We got some charging going on down there. I finally bought another cord now that the trip's almost over. So I have a 10-foot cord for the phone. I have a dual outlet plug, so I can charge everything at once, also simultaneously. So yeah, we've just ordered a pizza. Should be here anytime now. It is from this place here, Coretti's, and it looks pretty good. It's hard to pass up lasagna, but I had lasagna last time. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate what we didn't get to do yesterday. Because we couldn't get cash at Pine Grove Furnace, so we didn't get our cheeseburger. So we're gonna have a celebration pizza for 200 miles, less than 60 to go. And yeah, we're excited to get finished. I think we're like less than 20 miles from the Mason-Dixon line, so we might as well get pizza while we're here, because after that we're gonna be ordering sweet tea and biscuits and gravy. So yeah, $12 to stay here. I think laundry was like $2.50 or $3 or something, and there's a nice pavilion that we get to stay in outside, and should be a great night. We're gonna edit some video, maybe even watch a movie, have some pizza, just kind of kick back, relax, and then go sleep outside where we like to sleep. Okay, so you know I usually don't take pictures or video of my food, but look at this. That is a work of art, and it is going to be outstanding.